What's up, team? Bettina Gozo here, and today I am at one of the amazing gyms here at Nike World Headquarters. And today I have a really fun workout for you. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm gonna have you do is just take a reverse lunge, and then you're gonna reach up nice and high, maybe take it to one side, and then switch it up to the other side. So go ahead and join me here. We've got 5 each side. Here we go. 5 here. Whew. So today we have a lot of fun moves. We're gonna work split squats, working single-sided movements, so we really want to get those hips opened up and ready to work. Whew, I'm feeling already kind of tight today, so I'm going to take some time to really warm up. All right, we have one more each side here, and then we're going to warm up the upper body a little bit. Last one. All right, now I want you to stand up nice and tall. We're going to go up into a Y, up into a T, and then into a W. So I'm going to have you guys bring your thumbs facing behind you each time on these. Good, big squeeze. Try to not to let your chest flare out too much every time you move through them. We've got 3 more here, nice and easy. Got 2 more. Big squeeze, warming up the back. We've got overhead movements today. We're gonna be doing some pulling movements, a little bit of everything. All right, last one here. You're gonna walk it out into a high plank position. I'm gonna have you pretend like you're balancing something on your back, and you're gonna tap your shoulders. So I don't want you to let your hips move. So you're gonna give me 10 each side. So go ahead and join me here. 10, 10. Nice and easy. If you need to drop to your knees, we're just trying to fire up those core stabilizers here. Good. 5 more each side. Good. Last 3, good. 2 more. Nice and easy, try not to rush the movements. Last 1, and 1. All right, so we're gonna work through a few different movements. We're working for 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, working only 2 times through. So the first movement is going to be a split squat. We're going to have our dumbbell right here, like a goblet, or if you'd like to have both weights, go for it. You're gonna bring one leg back, and I want you to think about dropping the back knee down and up. So we're gonna be here for 45 seconds. We'll rest for 15, and then we'll switch to the other side. You ready to get started? All right, let's do this. Here we go. Down 3, 2, 1. We are on, taking it down and up. So if you don't have those weights, you can have those fists right up here, making nice tight fists, or your hands right on those hips. So nice and easy, dropping it down and up. So you'll feel a nice little stretch here. What I want you to focus on is not driving forward. Think about dropping the knee down, but then driving through the heel on the way up. Good. So another thing I want you to think about is keeping the hips squared forward. Try not to open up, really trying to drive through that front heel. Good. 15 seconds on this one, and then we'll rest for 15 seconds, and then we'll go to the other side. Whew, I'm already feeling it. 5 seconds left. Good work. Good. Last 3, 2, and recover. All right. Now we switch it up to the other side. So same thing. If you have your weight, you can hold it up here, or you can bring it to the side, or just have your hands at your hips. Here we go. We're going right to the other side in 3, 2, and we're on. Here we go. Down and up. So the knee going forward is okay. It just shouldn't go too far past your knees or so your toes. So driving up to the heel, that's what I want you to really focus on here, really using your glutes and hamstrings to help assist those quads on the way up. We've got less than 30 seconds here. Good. So I love working movements where you're focusing on one side because we are imbalanced as humans. So sometimes you can see that one side might feel a little weaker than others, and we really want to isolate them at times. We got 10 seconds here, then we got a 15-second rest. Looking good. Last 5. Good work. 3, 2, and recover. Okay, so this next move is one of my favorites. So with both weights, no weight, you're gonna hold one side and hold it here, and then we're actually going to move the other side, just holding it. If this feels like it's getting really tough with one weight, then I just want you to hold it here with none. All right, here we go. We're on in 3, 2, 1. We are on. Good. So creating a lot of tension through the one side, keeping the back nice and flat. Whew, this is not an easy movement. So I want you to stay nice and focused on this. The back is flat. Good. Driving the elbows towards those hips, not up through those shoulders. Good. Breathe. Whew. This is the fun one, team. We got 20 seconds left. We got a 15-second recovery after this. Let's go. Whew. Almost there. Come on. Give me 10. Excellent. Let's go. Breathe. Last 5. Looking good. Good. Give me 3, 2. Oh, man. Those are fun. All right, we got to go to the other side. So same thing. We're going to pull up on the one side, then we'll add a little movement on the other. Here we go. We're on in 5. Here we go. 3, 2. Let's hinge. Keep that pull on one side. Good. So we're really learning how to create tension on one side while adding that movement. Very applicable towards life here. Whew. There we go. Excellent job. Good. Keep that elbow driven back. Activating through your back, a little bit through those shoulders, biceps. All firing up here. We got less than 30 seconds. Excellent. Good. Make sure you keep that core nice and tight. Brace your belly here. Good. 15 seconds, not even. Let's go. After this, we'll go one more time through both movements. 10 seconds. Woo! There it is. Come on. Give me 5. Almost. 3, 2, and recover. Nice job. All right, let's put those weights down for a second. All right, we're going back to the split squat. So we can go back up with our weights, both here or no weights, whatever challenges you. Let's see what you got. Here we go. 3, 2, and we're on. Drop it down and up. Whew. So this is round 2. You're looking really good. If your arms are set and you get tired, totally okay. I still want you to work. If you need to drop the weights down here, that's fine. But I want you to still keep those shoulders back and that core nice and tight. Good. Drop it down and up. These are fun. Come on. Woo! 20 seconds. Oh, yeah. Let's go. 15, and then we switch to the other side. Excellent work. Give me 10. Almost. Whew. There we go. Last 5. I'm starting to get shaky here. Come on. Last 3, 2. Oh, boy. Let's put these weights down for a second. Okay. We got to the other side. I already forgot what leg I did. I think it was my right leg. All right, 5 seconds. Yep, that's right. Here we go. 3, 2, and we're on. You can usually tell as soon as you switch. You're like, oh, yeah, that leg feels pretty good. Good. All right. So keep it nice and strong here. So I always notice that my left leg is a little bit stronger than the other. So this side usually feels pretty easy compared to the other, but that's why I know I need to work on each one and focus on each side individually every once in a while. Good. 20 seconds. Good. Almost there. Give me 15. Woo! Almost. Oh, yeah. This is the last time we're doing this one. 15 seconds left, or not even. Sorry, 5. I know. I want us to do it longer. 3, 2, and recover. We're done with those. Whew. Okay. Those bent rows are next. You feeling good? I am. My legs are already jelly. Okay, building some strength here. Love it. Here we go. We've got the bent over rows in 3, 2, let's hinge. Keep that one side pulled. So if you've got the weight on the one side, feel free to drop the weight on the side that's holding and just continue to pull on the other. Keep it nice and strong here. Good. Every time you pull, you want to make sure you keep those abs nice and tight, not letting yourself rotate. Whew. All right, 20 seconds here. Really important to have a strong back. You know, we're so used to doing push-ups, overhead movements all the time, but you got to have that strong back. We have 10 more seconds. Good. Come on. We've got 5. Almost there. 3, 2, and recover. Okay. Other side. Okay, you ready? This is the last time we're doing it in 5. All right, here we go. Last time. 3, 2. All right, hold it on the one side. Let's pull. Whew. So I had a client that's never done any back exercises. She didn't really do a lot of exercising in general. Then she had shoulder surgery, and then I helped her get a lot stronger afterwards. And the day that she went water skiing and could pull herself back up. She was so excited because she was like, all the pulling that you made me do, the pull-ups, the rows, she felt like it really, really helped her with that water skiing. So trust me, you need this more than you think. We got 10 more seconds. Let's go. Whew. Come on. Give me 5. Almost there. 3, 2, and recover. We are done with those. Let's put those down. Take a second. 30 seconds of recovery here. Now, I want you to shake it out a little bit because we're going to go back into a hinging pattern, except this time we're going to really focus on our booty instead of just our upper part of our back. So, a slight bend in our knees, shoulders back. I want you to think a proud chest, and we'll hinge nice and slow, feeling it right in the back of those legs, and then standing up and squeezing at the top. So I only want you to go as far as you can while you could feel it in those glutes and hamstrings, and then you're back up. All right, you ready to get started? Here we go. 5 seconds, and we're on in 3, 2. All right, let's hit it. So we hinge nice and slow, 45 seconds, feeling it in the back of those legs, and then bringing it straight up. So that back stays nice and flat. There we go, good. So this is one of my favorite movements. Not everyone works those glutes and hamstrings all the time. And those hamstrings are so important, especially if you're someone that likes to run. Sometimes a lot of us are very quad dominant, so those hamstrings are gonna help you get stronger with your runs. So really trying to focus not just on the front of your body, but the back side too. Good, less than 10 seconds here. Whew. Make sure you really squeeze it up the top. Keep that back nice and flat. Good, last 3. Good work, 2, and recover. All right, now we're gonna sit on our knees, a tall kneeling position. You can curl those toes under for a little bit extra. If you don't have the flexibility in your foot, you can keep the toes down. Here we go. In 3, 2, we're pressing one at a time, nice and easy. Here we go, 45 seconds. Make sure when you press the weight up high, you're not letting yourself flare out. I want you to really squeeze your butt and keep the core nice and tight when you press the weight up and overhead. So similar to a seated movement, I love kneeling movements because it really takes the legs out of the equation. So you can really isolate, focus on your core, focus on using all of the right muscles when you're pressing the weight up and overhead. There we go, 15 seconds, then you get that recovery. Woo! All right, last 10. Good work, stay with me. There we go, give me 5. 3 seconds, come on, one more rep. 2, and recover. There we go. All right, so we're gonna set one dumbbell aside here. We're gonna lay on your back. And you're gonna go one leg at a time or both legs at a time. The weight's gonna go right above the chest, and we're gonna lower down and bring it up. Or you can go 1 and 1. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, we are on. So when you're doing this, I want you to only lower the legs to the lowest point. You can really feel the lower part of your abs engage. So lower is not necessarily better on this because you might start to pull up through your back, and that's not what I want. I want you to really focus on your core. So even if it means you're just right here, you feel the core engage, that's okay. So down, make sure you give me a big exhale on the way up. So nice and slow on the way down, and bring it up. I can feel myself shaking a little bit here. Come on, 13 seconds. There it is. Good, give me 10, then we get that recovery. Let's go, breathe, 5 seconds. Good, last 3, 2, and whew, recover. Okay, so now we've got a plank row. We're gonna go into a plank position. You can be on your knees, or you can be on your toes, and we will pull, and we'll pull. Here we go, in 3, 2, and we're on, big pull. Whew. So 45 seconds here, and then we're gonna repeat the whole set. So try not to let your hips rock. Similar to that warm-up movement that we did in the beginning where we tapped our shoulders, we're not letting ourselves rotate. Good, we wanna really create a strong midline. So if someone's trying to knock you over, if you're playing flag football, you wanna stay nice and strong when someone tries to run at you. We got 20 seconds. Here we go, come on. 15, come on, breathe. Whew. Good, 10 seconds. Oh, you gotta stay strong, come on. 8 seconds, almost there. Big pull, last 5. Nice work, 3, one more up, 2, and recover. Oh man, woo, starting to get tired. All right, we're going back to the top. Same thing. We got those straight-legged deadlifts. Whew. All right, this is our last round doing this. Here we go. 3, 2, back to the deadlift. Here we go. We are on. So hinge and stand up nice and tall. We have 45 seconds. We want to control the movement. I want you to focus on your form. Really squeeze. Whew. Good. So when you're doing this, I don't want you to just roll forward. I want you to keep that core nice and tight the whole time. There we go. We've got 20 seconds. Woo! Almost there. 15. Good. All right, last 10 seconds. Let's go. Big squeeze at the top. Good. Last 5. Come on. Good. 3, 2. All right, recover. Whew. Man, a lot of core. You can do a lot of abs without a crunch. That's what we're doing today. We're working our core while working our upper body, lower body, doing it all. All right, here we go, team. Overhead press in 3, 2, alternating here. Press and press. 45 seconds. Last time we're doing it. Come on. Whew. Big squeeze. So every time you press, I want you to feel your booty squeeze and your core nice and tight. I don't want you pressing through your back like this. Keep it nice and tight the whole time. Good. Let's get it. Come on. Whew. Good. Big exhale on the way up. 20 seconds left. Let's go. Good. Building a lot of strength to those shoulders and that core. Almost. Last 10. Big exhale on the push. All right, last 5. Come on. Give me 2 more reps. 3, 2, recover. All right, put one dumbbell down. We're going to go to that leg lift with the dumbbells above our body. If you want to, feel free to bring both of them above your chest. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, and we're on. So only lower the lowest point. You can keep your back flat. If you're starting to feel like it's too much, you can go one leg at a time. But make sure you're really focusing on exhaling on the way up, really working to those transverse abdominals. Good. Breathe. There it is. Yep. Stay with me. Less than 30 seconds. Whew. Good. So, how you doing out there? Doing good? Awesome. Less than 20 seconds. Breathe. 15. Not even. Good. 8 seconds left. Nice work. Last 3, 2, and recover. All right. Plank rows. I don't want to get up. All right, here we go. Plank rows, plank rows. We got this. Okay. 5 seconds. Woo! 3, 2, let's pull and pull. Let's go. Good. Keep it nice and strong. Try not to let those hips rotate. If you feel like they're rotating too much, you could take your feet out wider. If you need a little bit more of a challenge, you could bring both feet a little bit closer together. Or if you need to scale it, take it to those knees. All good, but as long as you're being challenged and you're working hard. Let's go. Whew. 20 seconds. Almost there. Good. Try not to look at your feet. Try not to look at your knees, wherever you are. Try to keep that spine nice and neutral. Maybe look a few inches above past the dumbbells. Less than 10 seconds. Good. Give me 5. Almost there. Let's go. 3, 2, and recover. Okay. So, this is going to be fun. We got some lateral hopovers. This is going to be our finisher here, team. We're not done yet. We've got 3 rounds, 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. 3 rounds. This is going to be the last little bit of your workout. So I really want to see you push and challenge yourself here. We're going to have the weights stacked like this. We're going to stand up nice and tall, feet together, and we're going to hop up and over our weights. If you don't feel comfortable hopping over the weights, you can have them there as a nice little visual, and you can hop right behind them. But really try to use those arms to hop up and over. You ready? 3 rounds, 20 on, 20 off. Here we go. 3, 2, and we are on. 20 seconds. So really use those arms to jump up and over. Feet together. Woo! Let's go. Oh yeah, these are tiring. We got 10 seconds. Good. Use those arms to bring yourself up and over. Come on. Good, last 3, 2, oh, okay. That's fun. I think they'll sneak up on me. So fun when we're doing it. All right, 10 seconds, 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds. All right, here we go, 5. Here we go, 3, 2, we're on round 2, let's go. Woo! Good. We've got 15 seconds, 5 seconds down, come on. Halfway. Good, give me 5, almost there. 3, 2, recover. Woo! Okay. All right. I don't even know if I could talk through this last one, so might be a quiet round. Here we go. Last round, best round. Woo! 5 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, let's go, last one. So I know you're getting tired, but try to land nice and soft, nice light on the feet, land with soft knees. We've got 10 seconds. Come on, I know you're tired. Stay with me here, don't lose it, come on. Woo! Last 3, 2, oh, we're done. Woo! How are you feeling? That was fun. Good work. Whew. Okay. Catch your breath a little bit. Big inhale, big exhale. Whoo! Told you, I was struggling there towards the end. Whew. All right. Just real quick, we take a little circle through the ankles a little bit. Whew. Take it to the other side. A lot of jumping. Yeah, that might be new to some of us. That's okay. Good. I'm going to have you stretch your calves out a little bit. So just hinge at the hips, a little bit through the hamstrings. Pull it up through the toe. Nice work today. Good, good stuff. We got nice and strong. We did those split squats. Got our upper back nice and strong. Both a lot of tension through that upper part of our body, but then also add a little bit of movement. It's great. All right, now I'm gonna have you switch it out. Good. Really try to pull that toe in. You should feel a nice stretch to those calves and through the hamstring. Excellent. All right, now go ahead and hinge on up. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and walk it out. Go ahead and take that right foot outside the right hand and just take that elbow in. If you wanna hang out there for a second, breathe. Whew. Remember, you always wanna take the time to stretch post-workout. One of the best times to do those isometric stretches while the body's warm post-workout. Good. Let's go ahead and switch it out other side. If you're someone that skips the stretching, you probably need to stay in a little bit longer. But I want you to focus on your breath, because the more you tighten it up, the worse it's gonna be. And you're gonna teach your body to retreat and teach it to not wanna like those stretches. So focus on your breath. Good, be nice to it. Excellent. All right, so I want you to go ahead and bring both legs forward here. Maybe roll your shoulders back a few times. We did a lot of those overhead presses. Maybe take it over to the other side a few times. All right, go ahead and bring both arms behind your back. Open it up. Nice proud chest. Take your head to one side. Breathe. All right, go ahead and take it to the other. And go ahead and give yourself a nice round of applause. You absolutely crushed it. Thanks for joining me at Nike World Headquarters. I'll see you again next time.